Here we go.
Are they gonna show that the bars twist? No, they're just
Okay, no.
fade away. That's a visual novel for you.
All right, we're in.
You can exit, so you can check the lights.
Someone has strung up some cheap lights haphazardly along the ceiling, maybe in a vain attempt to create an intimate atmosphere.
Nasty.
Seeing that photo probably took a few years off my life. The photo's in good shape. I guess it's probably taken recently. Oh gosh dang it! I lost the sanity.
Yep.
Oh. I wonder what this strange gate's doing down here after all this time. Maybe the builders were too superstitious to destroy it when they built the sewer. Blood? Seeing fresh paint, the wall on the outside drain. Whoever painted it must be close. A thin, freshly painted line of red paint runs slowly down the wall towards the well. Oh, jeez, this is gonna be bad. Why is there no enter option? Are we gonna look and they get banged over the head? It's a gamble. It's a gamble. It's a gamble.
Banged over the head.
Well, I thought it would be like one of those cutscenes where like she's looking and then someone like in the shadows, bam, and then she just falls in. Look, it's bad. It's gamble, but I could try getting down there barehanded. Gotta think there's something around here I could use to climb down safely. Oh. What? No, let me use the lights. We can use those, right? What about the red? Like, surely that can be used.
Oh.
Oh.
Those are and stuff.
We can climb down without anything, but I'd rather, like, get something.
Yeah.
Oh, rope off salary man! Oh! If he's down here often, there's a possibility he has that rope on him tonight. Take this photo to remind him.
Oh, there you go. There's your rope. Where's the rope at? Oh, rope on him. Oh.
Yes, so we're gonna do the whole, like, I know what you done.
Wait. Well, you also already told him... No, you're gonna keep going with your flirt boy, right?
Oh, right, because we're gonna be like...
him that you're gonna meet him, you have to tell him, like, I'd like if we use some rope, I'm into bondage or something, and then you're like, oh, me too.
I have reason to believe you might be carrying a rope on you. I need it.
That's so straightforward. Yeah, I think you do. Anyway, I don't know anything about some rope or whatever.
I don't have time for this.
Why was there that kind of thing isn't illegal?
Should be. Well, in your case,
Nah.
whatever. Well, in your case, it definitely
Behind closed
should.
doors, sure.
Well, in your case,
But-
it definitely should be. No, it's not. Breaking into a sewer to do it, however, is. And this picture is pretty strong evidence to put you at the scene, don't you think?
Hey, now, so say, well, why don't I trade you? I'll give you that rope, and you can give me that picture.
That's fine. I already made copies, unfortunately. Seriously. I was just about to suggest something similar. Except I keep the rope and the picture. In exchange, you get to stay out of jail tonight.
Tonight. Only tonight. Yeah, fine, just take it. You know what? I'm starting to think you might not be my type. Sorry.
Oh, what a loss. Our professionalism is so bad. We are not professionals at all. Okay, go ahead. We are not professional at all. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this. Although it seemed, while Epsilion's gone for a moment, it seemed that in order to make any real progress, we had to not be professional. I don't know how we would have really made any without doing so. Don't let that be a lesson for life, kids. Be professional in your jobs. There's always a way around it. Ask for help. I don't know why she won't call our superiors, but...
Sorry about that.
No, you're okay. I had a little... Do this at home, kids, moment.
Don't do this at home or do it at home.
Don't do this at home.
Don't call
I was saying that...
steers.
I was saying that in order to really make any progress, it seems, we've had to like be unprofessional. Don't do that in your job. Always ask for help if you need help. Do it the right way.
We're not trained detectives. We're probably making bad choices.
Oh, we're definitely making bad choices.
Right. That's what it is.
Use rope to climb down. The rope is thin. I know it's been used, but it's all I've got. Here goes nothing. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. Ito, be careful.
I'm sure she's fine.
Let's put one foot behind the other.
Really?
Yes. Oh, jeez. This doesn't look very good. Oh. Oh, no. Oh.
That was a mysterious voice.
At long last, I found Kazuki. His hands were bound and his head was covered in a dirty, blood-stained sack. I gone in all business, ready to handle the situation quickly, and get everyone home safe and back to normal life. My plans went out the window the minute I made out his captor's face. It was a face I knew very well. Who is it? 6 months ago in Kamakura, Kazuki and I encountered her in this hostage situation gone wrong. She died. The cold eyes and unhinged smile that stared at me from the shadows at the end of the tunnel belonged to a girl 6 months dead. Oh, jeez. The only time in biblical where someone came back from the dead to speak was not a good one, so this can't be good. I stood frozen to the spot.
Lazarus?
No. Besides whenever someone was raised from the dead, I mean talking to someone who was dead. There's only been one instance of a ghost.
Sorry. I thought you meant raised from the dead. But yeah, I see what you're saying. Sorry.
It was whenever Saul was like, please, oh wait, who was the prophet he brought back? Oh yeah, please Elijah, help me. And Elijah's like,
Elijah.
What the crap are you doing? Why am I here? You freaking are gonna die the next day. You brought this on yourself.
Men should not summon other men back from the dead.
Even the what's her name? The necromancer was like, oh my god, because it's a scam, it never works. So the fact that it's just like, nope. Anyway, all right, back to the story. I stood frozen to the spot, unable to speak as I faced down the impossible. It must be a trick. That's what my subconscious whispered to me over and over to drown out the sound of my beating heart. The girl wasn't surprised to see me. In fact, it seemed that my shock and surprise was what she had wanted to see all along. The fact remained I was alone. I hadn't told Yukimura where I was. We didn't have the option, I'd like to point that out.
You have a phone.
We didn't have the option. She didn't give it to us.
The player did not have the option.
I can only mess with the stream so much. I can't go against the will of the character.
Right.
And Tanaka's life was in her hands. It was me and her, a lone detective and a girl straight from a nightmare. Oh god. Off the knife, speak to Tanaka. Tanaka, hang in there. I'll get you out of this. You can be Tanaka.
Ito, is that you? Get out! Run! She's not what you... Shh. You did her?
Yeah, I kind of did her.
Okay.
Don't waste time talking to her. You won't even speak to me. Not even a hello or a long time no see, Ayami-chan? No, you just talk to him like I'm not even here.
Oh gosh, she's yandere.
Yeah. I think you made a mistake. They're talking to him first. Ayami, I'm sorry. Please, save yourself.
Quiet!
I mean, please be quiet, Tanaka. There. Shh. It'll all be over soon, and we'll be together in the dark. So don't even think about her anymore.
Why do you look like her? What is this?
Look like who? I've looked like this way for a long time. What you looking for, Yami-chan? The bullet in my head?
I won't fall for that. Anyone could have read about that case.
Ayami, don't talk to her. Run! For both our sakes.
Why? Why are you talking to her side? Why are you taking her side all of a sudden? You said you'd help me! Stop talking to her!
I'm not going anywhere. We can both help you. No one needs to get hurt.
You mean like last time? In Kamakura? No, Ayami-chan. No more talking. You're gonna sit there like a good girl and listen until we're done.
Ayami, forget what you've seen here and go. Save yourself.
See? Tanaka's so caring. Even about a...
Pardon my language, we all do in the stream when it was appropriate.
Probably, that's why, even about a bitch like you. That's why he promised to help me. Soon we don't need you. Shh, shh, shh. Can you hear that? The voices, they're back. You remember the little whispers, don't you? I knew it. I knew it would happen. Now I can take Tanaka with me and he'll help me find the door. It's like when I was little. There were police back then too. Did you see, Yami-chan? It's exactly like last time. It'll work. Tamako will be with me now. Everything will be different this time. This time it will let me go. I won't let you take him from me. He promised to help me. And now, even you can't get in my way.
Faced with the impossible, my brain raced in every direction to come up with a logical explanation. The clothes, the hair, the mannerisms were all the same, but I still don't believe it. It was when she mentioned the voices that my defenses began to wear down. There was no way she could have known about that. I left it out of my reports, and Kazuki and I didn't talk about it. I began to accept that the girl I faced really was the same girl, and into my nostrils the scent of cherry blossoms began to intermingle with the stink of the sewage. I tried to focus on Kazuki and keep him talking, but the girl wouldn't let him. He sounded strange under the hood, like he was hurt. I knew I didn't have much time.
13 seconds.
Keep her talking.
Yeah.
How are you
maybe.
here? In Kamakura, I...
Murdered me?
No, it wasn't like that. I was trying to...
Sorry.
Okay. Tense
Hey,
situation.
There's nothing you can do. I know it's confusing, but you have to run. It's your only chance to get out of this.
Oh, you! Be a good little boy and hush now. You know, it almost sounds like you feel bad about it.
Almost.
All I wanted in a Kamakura was the mask, but you were hiding it from me. I'd been searching for so long in Yami-chan. So many different shrines. Then, Tanaka showed up. He didn't look at me like I was some sort of rabid little animal, not like all the others. No. Not my Tanaka. He wanted to help me. Really help me.
Oh, jeez.
Ah! And I almost believed he would before you showed up. Well, we all know what happened after that, don't we? Poof! I went up in the dark again. I can still feel it. It hurt me, Ayami. It hurt so bad. I was this close to changing everything, but you took it away from me. I wondered why someone so nice as Tanaka would be with someone so horrible like you. So I went after him instead. He even gave me the mask. What? You don't believe me? He doesn't care about you, remember? He wants to help me. But the mask wouldn't wake him up. Not like it did in Kamakura. It won't work if it's not awake. Oh, but Ayami, it worked. Everyone always called me stupid, but look at me now.
Yeah, you're very, very brilliant. Very in the right mind.
Tanaka and I will be together, and I'll finally find the door.
You can literally go to a store and buy they have nice templates you can choose from, and you can test them out.
But first,
I have to send him there. We can buy a plane ticket.
I'm sorry, Tanaka. It's the only way you can help me.
I mean, they are expensive, but
I want you to help me. Please? You promised. And you, Ayami-chan, you can watch.
No. Even though none of it made sense at the time, the girl truly believed every word she said. When she talked about Kazuki, her eyes lit up as if she really believed he was her savior. The situation was deteriorating, and her grip on the knife hadn't loosened one bit. I had to keep her talking. Why are you doing this? What's the dark? What's the dark? What is the dark? What are you talking about?
We don't need to talk about that. After Kamakura, I was there. Every time before that, it's always the same. Deep, deep down, the dark is always breathing darker yet darker still. Can't you hear it? It's here now. Very close.
I got a flashlight.
It won't leave me alone. It follows me all the time. ever since I was little.
Ah, well, perhaps we can get some insidious chase on her. Here, anyone got that number?
I have a hunch.
What's your hunch?
Bad hunch.
Oh,
That's just her.
What do you mean?
She's having like split personality or schizophrenia, perhaps even. She's just it's her. She's the one doing this to I can't remember his name.
Tanaka.
Terrible names. Tanaka. It's just Ayami.
It might be. I mean, this could be.
Like it's her internalization of what she looks like when she's being crazy.
I really shouldn't make.
Just...
Go ahead.
What?
I said I really shouldn't make statements as with my degree, but this does show some
schizophrenic.
Yeah, like some tendencies about that.
I'm not a psychology major, but that's my guess for the story. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing for the story. At least that's why I think it's going to be something like that. That's off the knowledge we've heard so far. What they're saying about the case. It's like her being a undead. I don't know. Like she got shot in the head, right? That's what she said.
That's what apparently happened.
Like,
I mean, it could be like a supernatural thing. I don't know which way this is going.
So does this game have supernatural elements? Right. Well, if you don't know, we'll see what happens.
Yep.
At least with the mask, it's quieter.
The mask could be a coping mechanism that allows her to like deal with it, and could be like an unhealthy way of like shutting out. But I don't know. It could also actually have supernatural crap. I don't know where these streams. I just dive into them. I don't know the backgrounds.
I told you I didn't want to talk about it. I don't want to be alone down there anymore. I won't let it keep me there. I won't. I want to sleep. I'm so tired. But the dark, it's in my dreams. So every time I wake up, he'll help me sleep. He'll help me once he can see. Won't you, Tanaka?
Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this?
Why? I told you why! You really are stupid, aren't you, Ayami-chan? Every day is the same. It's the same. It's the same. It's always the same. But now I've got Tanaka here with me. It's like a new adventure. It's like we're going on an adventure. The dark behind with him and the mask in it.
Oh.
And then we can start looking for the door. When we find it, everyone will. Oh, but stupid, selfish Yami-chan, you wanna know why I brought you here, huh? You're just here to wake it up. You think you're the hero? Gonna save the day. Wrong! I'll prove it. Stand right there. I'll show you what Tanaka thinks of you.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no. You're out of time?
Not yet. Very close. Kazuki never called for help. Never protested. It was like he knew it was going to happen from the beginning. Casually, like she'd done it 100 times before, she slid the knife across his throat.
So you ran out of time.
Shoot.
So
6 months earlier.
Oh, so we get to go back. Okay.
So before we go any farther, what do you think?
In my mind...
All right. Normally I would never theory craft, but for detective games, it's kind of... No. For these, it's kind of warranted.
Yeah, for visual novels, that's like the fun part, right? You're trying to figure out where it's going to go. I don't know. I think it is late. But so...
What you got?
From my perspective, like I just said, it's all in her head. That was her, both the characters we were just having the dialogue, it's her talking to herself. She's also the one who's got Tanaka. She's the one who killed him, I guess, in this scenario. And then in addition to that, now the newly added, information about how...
What you're saying is all in Ito's head?
Yeah. Ito is the hero and the bad guy at the same time because she's suffering from like schizophrenic type tendencies or something to that.
PTSD.
Yeah. I don't know exactly I'm not sure about the phrasing. That's my problem.
That's fine.
What that's supposed to be called at a professional level, but
we barely do either.
Okay. But
it's
yeah,
not exact science.
What I'm saying, yeah, that's part that's still being. I know, like I took psychology in high school, so I know like the DSM-4 and 5. I remember that was like a huge thing that changed.
There's been a lot of changes in there. Anyway, you were saying,
particularly like schizophrenia was like one of the things like they thought it worked this way, and then they're like, no, it's way different. So I remember that being a huge change. But my point is, that it's her psyche got broke during this whatever we're probably about to see. I'm guessing now, this 6 months ago at this Karakuma. What was the name of the town?
Yeah, Karkuma, I believe. I think you're right.
So if this is where she gets mind broken, or maybe it's like been something that she said, like the character, the question mark character said, it's something she's had since childhood, the darkness. So maybe she's like been like plagued with some kind of like thing eating away at her whole life, and like it became manifest at this point. This is also when something bad happened to her to make her become the crazy character, and also take Tanaka
The detective
hostage
at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. And so I'm also guessing that death that just played out, if he always dies, like no matter what you do, he's probably already dead, and this is her coping with the fact that she killed him.
Ah, this is really good. Nice guess. I think that that's a really good one. I also think that...
Yeah, what's your
my guess
assessment?
Is that the... Because she said she killed her. I'm trying to think. I'm thinking if I'm weighing the option like you did between psychological or actual supernatural aspects. Obviously, there's some psychological in there.
Until I see something that's really supernatural, I'm going to discard that. That's why I'm saying.
Because she was in the... Remember, she was... You got a point, because she was in the train in the beginning, and she saw the mask and the girl on the train, and she kind of walked out of it. So it could be...
Like in the warehouse, she just flashed up. Like,
yeah.
She could have physically been there because she did go in the sewers, but like...
Yeah. The train definitely is like a big one for that.
Yeah, why is it that early in the train? If it's not... I mean, she did see her before, so it could just be she's haunted by that, right? This is what we're about to see now, 6 months earlier. It might just be that she does have the visual still, and she's still going through the trauma of that and seeing flashes of it. I guess the other part there, keeping it not supernatural or paranormal, but keeping it grounded, is that maybe the person that just whatever just happened to her wasn't even the girl. She saw her as the girl, right? Like she's the whole scene is being twisted for her perspective, so that she can cope with what happened to her previously.
Yeah, maybe. All right, let's go with that. I don't know enough supernaturally to make like a supernatural guess. I wanted to, but I don't know enough about that part yet.
Yeah, I mean,
this is a strong theory, so let's go with that for now. Oh, 6 months earlier was a lot nicer. Well, we gotta talk to you. Good morning. Good morning, Lady Fluffington. How are you today?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad you're so happy. I guess Kazuki really already left, huh?
Yeah.
You didn't drive him out, did you? No bitey scratchy?
Is that a Resident Evil reference? Is she scratchy? I know what it is. Or is it bitey scratchy? Anyway.
Yeah.
Well, that settles that, I guess. You've been good to him lately, haven't you?
Yeah.
I didn't think you'd get so many lines as the cat.
I know.
Only you are very good, Mr. Fluffykins. If only Yukimura shared your enthusiasm. Something tells me he'll get over it, though.
Yeah.
Needy.
Yeah.
Do you have to play right now? Very needy.
Yeah.
All right. Where'd you hide the toy this time? Aww.
You
Neurosis minus net. Oh, the stats stay.
That doesn't make sense though. You traveled back in time.
Unless you're right, and she's like experiencing an intensive memory in this moment, and this could be a comforting memory.
Go back to your stats. Were you at negative? What did it just change by?
When neurosis went up. Neurosis went up.
Those look like what they looked like before you jumped back 6 months?
I think neurosis did get healed a little bit. Like it went up. It wasn't that. It was worse before, I think.
Okay.
No, sanity went up. I think sanity was worse.
Yeah, sanity just went up. Yeah,
yes.
Neurosis went down. I think negative neurosis is actually good, right? That's a negative stat.
I guess, but if you're too neurotic, then you like will get caught up on everything.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like you're like a bit neurotic. Oh, I wonder if having like. Neurosis,
you're saying the more positive the stat, the more neurotic you are.
Yeah, exactly. It's like maybe when you're neurosis, you like see like interactions that aren't
but whenever we were triple checking everything, we lost neurosis. Remember, we went negative. I think
you're right. You're right.
I think they kept it simple, and negatives is bad and positives is good and everything. Yeah. Because otherwise, you're right. Otherwise, it would be kind of a flip.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a hunger meter. It makes
Yeah.
no sense when it's positive. That means you're hungry, not that you're not hungry.
Yeah.
So, but people
It
still
would-
call it that just because it's weirder to say like sated or whatever, I guess, or satisfied.
Look at laptop. Read. What's this? Kazuki must have been looking at it before he left. A shrine, red paint. All the same patterns of the case he's been working on the last few months. Kimura has been giving him hell, saying such a minor case is wasting precious police resources, but bullheaded as always, he won't give up. Can't say I get it either, honestly. Just there's some weird kids and vandals in his style. It's weird. He's been kind of obsessed about this case, but when I ask him for details, he shrugs me off. Maybe I'll ask him about it when he comes back. Where is he anyway? It's been exhausting being with someone who's on their own schedule all the time. At least he bought coffee before he left. Otherwise, he'd be in a world of hurt. So they were dating too.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna go into how. I'm gonna go the supernatural route. Reason. She stated that he was starting to act weird originally. So I'm guessing it affected him first. Otherwise he wouldn't, because she said like this isn't like him to do this kind of thing. It's almost like he's become obsessed. I'm thinking that there's something going on. That's my only hint towards that. So you definitely have a much more steady theory, way more steady. But I'm building the blocks.
Yeah, so okay, I'm gonna try and explore that as well. If he got this first, like this insanity, whatever this supernatural insanity is, and now she's got it, is that what basically the story is then in that case?
At least,
like it's attacking her now,
or at least she's, because even if it's not supernatural weird, it's like something caught his attention that was more intense than normal, which usually is supernatural, and she got brought in where we are now, and she got hit by it. Like, wait a minute, this is more than that, and so that's why it's hitting her so hard. Plus, obviously, the trauma of whatever happened now. So, but I don't know. Would you?
Let's keep going, I guess.
Oh yeah, you're eating. I'll read this part. This will give you some time.
Sorry, I can't feel. Oh yeah.
No. Let me read this part. It'll give you some time.
Thank you.
An elderly man was attacked and seriously. Oh wait, is it like a newspaper article? Oh, it's a newspaper article.
Yeah.
An elderly man was attacked and seriously injured while emerging from a shrine in Canada, Tokyo Prefecture, last night. The man, Takada Iso, 74, sustained injuries to his head and abdomen, including several lacerations, and was admitted to a nearby hospital while he remains in stable but critical condition. According to police, eyewitnesses reported hearing a struggle around 11:45 p.m. and shouting from a young-sounding voice. When asked if any witnesses had seen the suspect, police said the assailant may have been a high school-age girl. Local high schools have been asked by police for any students fitting witnesses' descriptions, but so far they have no leads. Citizens in the area are beginning to grow anxious and have called for increasing police presence in shrines and temples, especially around the time students might be coming and going from the school late at night. Local police stressed to the public to remain calm, saying that this was an isolated incident and that they are all pursuing all leads. Some residents in the area, however, are not impressed with the police response. Local resident Suzuki Kawana, 71, points to a swath of random red paint marks on the shrine gate in cities. A popular theory in the area is that the youth rebellion against Japanese traditional values. Police refused to comment when this was brought up in the recent press conference. Authorities speculate that this attack may be potentially linked to a series of crimes surrounding shrines and temples in the area, but that this is the first time any violent action has occurred. The first incident occurred 2 months ago and resulted in a main hall of a local shrine suffering fire damage, but no injuries. Another incident was reported several weeks later, where a local resident noticed several dead cats in front of the shrine's gate. Police are hesitant to think the crimes because of a lack of specific pattern. So the first one, main hall suffering fire damage and cats. I mean, we could be looking at a cult. It could be a cult thing. Which is both psychological and somewhat spiritualish. So, it could be a cult. I can't hear you if you're talking. There you go.
You hear me now?
Yeah.
Wait, is it still doing it?
It's doing the little cut you off a little bit thing.
I'm not sure why it's cutting me off. How about now? Looks good now, right?
Yeah, it looks fine right now.
Okay, that's really weird. I don't know what's going on. I was saying like religious fervor type things, right? That's usually an element in cults, so it probably could be that.
I mean, she talked about like being separated from the dark and like looking for a door, which is like a specific type of like we have a goal and we are going to go through it by sacrifice kind of thing.
Right.
So that could be it. And he was like starting to track it because he saw a pattern no one else did. Maybe it's related to an earlier case he took on his own.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was wondering. So, the first theory is that he's researching this because he knows you're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so he's stuck on it. But if it is supernatural or cult, yeah, he might have just discovered the pattern as a good detective.
That was a good guess too. The fact that he knows you're doing it, but knows Ito's doing it, but loves her, so doesn't want to say anything.
Which I mean, in the story I'm going with, I mean, she might not even be a detective. This could all be in her head. Maybe maybe Tanaka was, but Ito is not a detective, and she's just going crazy since killing him.
Go to the bedroom.
I don't know how likely it is that both of them are detectives. I guess it's possible, but not guaranteed.
Just a cat toy? Okay.
There's the cat toy, so you can play.
The Neki Neko is Lady Fluffington's favorite toy, and has suffered from months of her batting it about. If I see any while about, I should pick up a new one. Who knows? It may even bring us good luck. From a cat toy? Girl. Play with Maneki Neko. For the life of me, I can't figure out why you love this thing so much.
That's kind of weird for a cat toy.
Lady Fluffington is speaking!
Oh, I'm sorry.
How dare you! Keep Her Majesty waiting.
How do I do blissful?
Oh, man,
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what you sound like? You sound like what song? Yeah. Yeah. What's that song?
I don't know.
Yeah. It's an old like rock song or something. Gosh, if my dad was here, he'd know. Yeah.
Are there any lyrics?
There are some after that. I don't know what they are.
Alright, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, it's a real song. Well, whatever the reason, I'm glad it makes you so happy, little one.
Yeah. It's just yeah.
Neurosis -5, Sandy +3. Oh,
that's cute. Oh, there's someone at the door.
Okay. Yeah, no, Neurosis went up +5, so it went up to -8. So it was at -3. So it's a good thing, I guess?
Yeah, negative neurosis is better than positive neurosis, because neurosis, you don't want to be neurotic.
Yeah, I guess the negative, I guess it is flipped.
I can't wait to see what that does. Does neurosis, like, reduce your number of options so you always pick the right thing? So you have less interactions? But like, if you get neurotic, then it gives you, like, extra interactions that don't do anything, so you waste your time? That'd be kind of a cool mechanic.
Oh, gosh.
Hello, neighbor!
Oh, hey, Yumi. Do you want to come in?
No, I'm on my way out, but I wanted to drop this up first.
Oh, it's the bag. It looks like the bag.
Turn it around to just say Ayami on it.
Certainly has a distinct odor. Uh-oh.
Ancient family recipe. Creamy curry donuts. Coconut, honey, curry powder, death. But the secret is the 5 hot chilies that are hidden in the batter.
Oh, God. Actual death.
Oh, hot chilies. Yes, that could be death.
They quite the kick. These bad boys will clean your soul with fire, inside and out.
And purify the sin.
This is horrifying. Like, unintended, not even just you, like, just the dialogue in general fitting this game is really weird.
Wait, how are the chilies hidden in the batter? Yumi, I'm not so sure. You will taste the suffering of the bird!
No need to thank me.
Witch.
Your body will thank you after you eat them.
For when you are cleansed!
Wait, there's mustard on these donuts.
Yeah, anyways.
Dijon mustard.
How have you been?
Have you seen that clip from Quentin Hunger Force?
No, I have not.
What, have you ever seen The Brood Witch?
I've seen a bit of it.
Oh,
I've seen the great extended conversation between the two individuals.
Oh, at the end, that part's so weird. I
love the extended conversation. It's so hilarious.
It's so weird.
It's so straightforward in like a really weird way.
I showed it to my fiance, and she was like, "Okay, the British part is pretty funny, but this part's too strange." I was like, "Yeah, I don't remember. Like, I know I saw this before, but I did not memorize it, and I do not find it that funny. It's just too odd."
Yeah, I mean, you put those there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's so weird. All I see lately is convenience store box lunches and junk food. You take care of yourself.
Or your body is a temple.
I've been happy to cook for you two if you want. You're welcome around anytime. How about
Is she a
tonight?
child or not?
I think this is the trope of I'm the kid who always has to come home early. My parents aren't home. Latchkey kid. I have to cook for myself.
Oh yeah, they're the adult that's trapped in a child's body.
The I had to mature too fast. Don't do that.
No, I had to because my family forced me to because I needed need to take care of myself basically.
How about tonight? Are we done working sometime?
For we will have the greatest of times.
Tonight might be a bit tricky, and our shifts come in a little late. Unless you're happy with us dropping in around 2 a.m.
Wow.
You make a good point there, neighbor.
I need my beauty sleep.
It's bad enough with you clomping about at night. I am right beneath you, you know.
Stop it! It's disrespectful.
Okay, I didn't stop this bit. Sorry.
Yeah, just a little feedback. It's not so much a demonic as just Cookie Monster.
No. I can bake good cookies. Come watch that Sesame Street with me.
Her mouth just like starts opening like the Muppet. You can blame the clomping because I'm light as a feather.
Don't be sorry. It's the price of living below someone. So interesting. And again, there was that one time you started singing at 4 a.m. You were shouting something about the night not being able to end until you sang some idol song. What was it again?
That's okay. You can forget about that if you like. Aww, she got a fun.
It's embarrassing.
It's cute. I like it.
And endearing.
It is endearing.
To be honest, I liked it. It was reassuring to hear you loosen up. Plus, I like to think it gives me a window into Detective Ito's real side. You know what I mean?
I do too. I know what you mean, Yumi. I love the stoic, cool girl, but who has like a sensitive side. That's why best girl Miriam was best girl.
She didn't have a stoic side. What are you talking about?
She's mostly stoic.
No, she was heroic. I would say stoic.
That's true. More business, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My real side, huh? Well, I do like karaoke. What is up with karaoke in Japan? They love it.
It's kind of popular everywhere. It's not as popular outside of Japan.
Where can you go to do karaoke here? I've never seen a place.
A lot of bars just do karaoke randomly, and then there actually are karaoke bars in the U.S.
Really?
Mm-hmm. There's a couple places in where I live.
Close.
But there's other places where you live also that do it.
Really? Oh, maybe I have to look that up. That could be fun.
Yeah, my fiance used to go a lot without me, and she likes to. I know you might know that she's a singer, but
yes. I do remember at the birthday you had the karaoke stuff. So
we did my last birthday we did it. But or not my last birthday, before that, but yeah. In general, there's places you can go. There's more here where I live than where you live, but they do explicitly only that. But there's a lot of bars where you live that do it. Pretty common.
You gotta look it up.
A lot of people who are like our parents' age do it a lot more. Like you'll find, and they'll be like more like classic U.S. or Western, I guess in general, but mostly like U.S. rock and roll and like country music and stuff that they do.
Huh.
There's also like a lot of places that we go to that like they'll do like 90s popular pop music and stuff like that, 80s and 90s.
Okay.
Some places still do stuff that's more modern, but it's a bit rare because finding the audio where it doesn't have the vocals included is a little bit harder for more modern stuff.
Then we should go sometime. I can sing in English too.
So can I!
I'm a pro. My girlfriends thought I was half. I'm quite talented, you see.
With the hair.
Oh, it's half.
Damn, that's my work phone.
Don't cuss in front of her. She's a child. Okay, how you feeling anyway?
She said the D word.
But Ayami, don't forget my offer, okay? Come over sometime.
I will.
Aww.
Sorry, Yumi. I gotta take this. Aww.
She's so cute.
Yeah. Ito here. Kazuki, is that you? Oh, Kazuki!
Oh, sorry.
It's your boy!
Yeah, it's me. Thanks for picking up. I didn't know who else to call. What? That's so weird.
I was wondering where you wandered off. Why are you calling me on this phone? You're not on the clock, are you?
Sorry, I couldn't leave this one alone. I think I've made a big break.
In what? The mystery of the broken coffee maker?
Nope. Unfortunately, that case will likely remain unsolved. The shrine case I've been working on, I think I found a pattern.
There was a shrine above the well.
Right, and there was red paint all around it.
Dude, do you think the shrine is like a gateway of some kind?
It's not the door that she was talking about.
No, but what if it is
Like
some kind of door?
a paranormal gateway.
Maybe, or at least something, or even if once again not going supernatural, at least like the thought that it is. That's why she went through it and did it down there. The perception.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I'm not going to discount it, but I don't know.
We're really
definitely-
early, so
It's definitely a thematic tying thing. I just don't know if it's like a gateway or.
is where I wish I knew
Something
more about
new.
Japanese mythology stuff because I could like be like,
Yeah, I
"Oh,
was
this
saying-
is from-"
Yeah, there's probably like a yokai or something that fits this right. Like oh, red paint in a well makes like a portal appear and it takes you to like the evil like dark depression land or something. Like,
The dark.
Who knows?
The dark. The dark of the cookies.
I mean that's what she said. The dark, right? The dark has always been with her
Yeah,
since she was a
yeah.
child.
Okay,
All
go
the
ahead.
shrines are attached to people whose names are said Kawana. There's so many ways to write Kawana in Chinese characters that we didn't see the connection. It's like our suspect has been going up and down Tokyo, going to shrines one by one looking for someone.
That would explain how the pattern seems so random. Doesn't explain the weird markings for the random violence, though.
It's like a Terminator. Are you still a Kama? Are you still a Kama?
Are you Kawada?
Like he like kills like 4 people that have similar names before he gets to Sarah.
Who is your daddy and what does he
You remember
do?
that's what happens in the first movie. Like he goes back around and finds all
Yeah.
these people with similar names and accidentally kills them before he gets to her. When Kyle saves her. Anyway, all right. No, but it's a start. I had a bit of a snoop through records, and I think she'll be in the Kamakura next. I'm headed there now.
I can be there in a little over an hour. What do you need me to do?
Thanks, Iyami. I knew I could count on you. I don't trust anyone else. I'm just about to arrive, so I'll just get started on the legwork and interviewing people in the area and seeing what they know. Meanwhile, once you get here, I'll need more official stuff, surveillance footage, public records, and the like. Not much to go on, but together we should find something.
We're together. So I get the boring stuff. Serves me right for showing up late, huh?
I'll get you a drink after. Promise, Iyami. Keep an eye out for red paint. It's been at all the other crime scenes. I'll see you soon. And be careful. If I'm right, this person might be dangerous.
You're telling me.
Yeah, I think we already know.
Oh, we know for sure.
We learned. We've been there.
In retrospect, the way Kanzuki sounded on the phone that day was off. Under his normal enthusiasm was hidden a hesitation, a little shake in his voice that told me something was wrong. At the time, I chalked it up to overwork. After all, he hadn't been sleeping much in the weeks prior. If only I'd known and hadn't put up a wall of normality to hide away from it. Instead of explaining away his obsession with the case, and ignoring him as he tossed and turned, I should have talked to him. Open communication every time. In all fairness, I wasn't the only one trying to ignore reality. Kazuki was a fierce investigator. Once he grabbed hold of something, he followed it no matter how dangerous it was. He kept me in the dark as long as he could. Not that dark, though. I could breathe. It didn't hurt. Not besides emotionally. But in the end, he needed me. So when he called me and tried his best to laugh and joke to throw me off the scent, it worked. It worked because I let it.
She didn't want it to be a bad thing.
Mm-hmm. Alright, here we go.
Kita Kamakura Station.